And then, of course,
I keep on. This is such an interesting thing about fascism, but you guys are talking about the men and women thing, and I can't let it go. Women have more rights than men. It's funny. No wonder they're suffering a male loneliness epidemic. They cry more than newborn babies starving of hunger and will remain miserable no matter what. What's true, though, is that it's not a male loneliness epidemic. That's what's so sad. There's a loneliness epidemic in America. Women are going through it, too. And the fact that we call it the male loneliness epidemic, the fact that we call it that just goes to show who society is trying to put over whom. Women are going through, talk to women. Holy shit. What they're going through in this loneliness epidemic is also very bad. It's just that women have been taught to find connection with other women, not sexual connection, but a social bonding. They learn that at a young age. Whereas as men, we're taught that we must compete with every other boy. We can compete as men with the other men all the time. And if any man looks at our woman, that's because he's in competition with us. We're taught this shit. We're socialized this bullshit. So that divides us. It divides us. Women can take it a little bit better than men being lonely. Men, once they lose their supposed value, which was, manual labor and big, strong, I'm a protector. When you lose that, which it was all bullshit, by the way. I mean, I think it's very manly to protect. I think I want to protect people. I want to help the innocent. I want to make the world a better place. But these boys these days, they don't even want to do that. They don't want to be protectors. They don't want to stick up for women. They don't want to stick up for boys and girls. They don't want to stick up for animals. They want to exploit them. It used to be that men at least pretended to care about women being a little less physically able, and so they wanted to stick up for women and be there for them. Not anymore. And so when you lose that, what do you got? And then you don't even have male friends to hang out with, so they're all in fucking video games. Their friends are in the headphones while they're playing video games. That's their community. That's all they got. And they turn to violence. Your back is so bad. My back. There's a reason why I stand up during these things, when I stand up, because I hurt myself when I sit down. My feet, my back, everything hurts all the time. But I spent my life on my feet. Like I spent my life working on my feet, standing up for 12 hours a day. And now when I sit down, I feel uncomfortable. I feel like my legs, I don't know what to do with my legs because I never sat down.
There's the Nazi propaganda that J.D. Vance engaged in, which is that they're eating cats and dogs. In other words, they're savages.
Just to clarify for people who don't necessarily know what you're talking about, during the campaign, during the presidential debate, President Trump made this assertion that Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, were eating people's pets. And I have to.
Women do compete with each other, but they also have, they're also taught very early that it's not that they compete with each other. It's that women are socialized to fight with their words and be more like using social dynamics in order to attack each other. So it's not that they're in competition in the same way. Of course they're in competition with each other, just like men are, right? We're taught that especially as Americans, that we got to beat everybody else and there's winners and losers. We're taught these things. And of course they're totally untrue. The more we work together, the better it is for everybody. But of course there's competition and backbiting. Men and women do the same shit, but women have social networks that they've developed and they've been taught to develop. If you watch women and men at restaurants or bars, right? Men will all sit shoulder to shoulder so they can all watch TV together. And that's considered great social time for men. They don't know, or ask any woman. They say when a woman asks you about your best male friends, the men don't know any. They don't have any of the tea. The men don't even have. They're like, how's so and so doing with his wife? And the guys will be like, I don't know. We don't talk about that stuff. What do you talk about? I don't know. I don't know what we talk about. Talk to me. I'm a man and I talk to my male friends, and sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck we talked about. Like, it was great hanging out, but we didn't talk about that deep shit. Women do. Women do. They build social connections. And yeah, there's conniving and backbiting in politics. They're really good at that shit. Men, not so much. But so what I'm just trying to say is that women kind of handle the loneliness epidemic a little bit more than men. Women aren't going into schools and shooting up a bunch of people because of it. Women aren't trying to assassinate the president because of it. You know, women aren't going just, although some women are, you know, getting sucked into that video game thing too, but not as much as men. Not as much as boys. Holy shit, boys. Now, they call it a male epidemic, but like I said, 50% are men and 50% are women. It's just a loneliness epidemic. It's not a male loneliness epidemic.
To tell you, having reported this thoroughly, it is false. It is false. So I just feel like I say this, but having said that, one of the arguments that the people, the advocates for the Haitians made in arguing against revoking their temporary protected status was that this was racist. And the administration denies that it's racist. There was a post on X, formerly Twitter, last September, where the department wrote allegations that DHS law enforcement officers engage in racial profiling.
Dude, exactly. Sky, the worst part about it, society gives zero fucks about us. Totally. That's patriarchy. That's because of patriarchy. Who keep society safe and able to use their homes and places of work safely. Men don't have to do much to make that happen. We should stop worshiping the state, and men could just not do the damage, right? Usually you're protecting people from other men. So we could just have mental health infrastructure. We can have healthcare, but men don't really provide anymore. We don't provide the basics. That's the thing. Like men will go on and on about, oh, you guys don't like us. It's like, well, what have you fucking provided lately? Have we got healthcare like the rest of the world? No. Have we got what do we got? What do we got? What the fuck are men providing these days? You think it's about money. It's not only about money. Of course, there's some of that, but most women are totally okay with being with a broke ass motherfucker who treats them nice. Most women are okay with being with dudes that are ugly. Dude, I used to work in Vegas. I'd see these women dressed to the nines, dressed up, tits out, high heels. They're dressed so like they're ready to go out. Who are they with? Some guy with a wife beater and camo shorts. And he's like looking like trash. I saw that a lot. It just goes to show women totally okay. They like dick is still popular. I don't like, of course, I don't get it, but 50% of the population loves dick still. So I don't understand how men are even complaining. They basically have to give zero effort. And yes, society doesn't give a shit about them, but society never gave a shit about you. I think that men are just starting to wake up about that. The oligarchs hate you. Women love you. Women love you. Women will laugh at all your stupid jokes. They'll suck your dick. They'll go to watch shitty movies with you. They will sit through Marvel movies with you. They will watch James Bond for the 20th time with you. They'll start adopting your hobbies. If you're a surfer, they'll become a surfer with you. If you're into comedy, they'll go to the comedy club with you. If you like comic books, they'll start reading comic books with you. Women love men. Society hates men. Society, the people in charge hate men because they have no use for you anymore. Except for every 4 years when they can convince you to get upset about black people or trans people. Then you're useful to them and you'll vote for the Nazi. But other than that, they don't give a fuck about you. Unless they can buy and sell you. That's why they love you when you're in the military. They love you when you're in the military because they can kill you. But they'll salute you. Oh, we love you, sir. Yeah, you're the best. We'll salute you, wave flag. Oh, we love you. They don't love you. They're using you. The bosses are using you. Women love you. That's it.